So always pretend you're an editor.
But one thing that has stayed with me, which is what I found that night, was that satire can change minds. And I think that's what's kept me sort of faithful to what I call the power of laughter through all these years. And it's worth saying that an old friend of mine called George Carlin, who you probably know, I knew him for many years, and I helped him write his memoir. And he has a wonderful line in this memoir where he's talking about his relationship with the audience. And he says, when you've got people laughing out of control, especially about something serious, which is what George tended to deal with, there's a moment then when they are so open and so friendly towards you that you can actually plant a new idea in their brains. And that's something you can do only with laughter. You can't do it by preaching at them, you can't do it by arguing with them, and you can't do it by bombarding them with commercial messages, but you can do it with laughter. So that's sort of what we're talking about here tonight, in a way, is the power of laughter. And it's sort of what you're up against, and it's also what you have to contend with, but it's also what can be harnessed. And just as a footnote, let me say that what you are up against is that, let me just get the statistic here. What you're up against is that 91.726% of all male users of the internet think they're funny as shit. What you have going for you is that they're not.
So always pretend you're an editor.